Welcome, everyone. This is the WNBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Dallas Wings as they go up against the Las Vegas Aces. Joined by Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Zuniga, and we are so glad you've joined us tonight. And it's the Aces to start out. As we continue in the 2020s, phrases like offensive rating, pace, true shooting, they've all become common to hear. So what's your take on the acceptance of advanced analytics?
I really like it, Blake, because they provide a level of analysis that all teams use to not only look at their own team and evaluate within, but scout other teams. But the big key is context. A player might have a poor true shooting percentage, but perhaps she is being asked to take a lot of tough shots.
And I love a stat like box plus minus, a stat that shows how big an effect there is when you aren't on the court. But look, at the end of the day, guys, you know me. I'm old school. Players are going to get judged on rings.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jefferson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with her first shot in this game. Up top, Williams. Gray defending. Wilson in the post. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Simply tenacious on the O-boards. Wilson attacks the loose ball with the intent of putting it back in the hoop. Well, for A'ja Wilson, she's never been a player who's been under the radar. Out of the high school ranks, she was the #1 recruit in the nation in 2014. And what a college career she had. 3 times an All-American, winning a national championship in 2017, and the National Player of the Year as a senior.
From 13, pass to Young. And here's Williams, covered by Collier. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Wings. First quarter of play with about 1.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Jefferson. Thornton outside. Agunbawale. Out of bounds, it'll be Aces ball.
Really careless turnover. That should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And the Wings making a change here. Here's Plum. Pass to Hamby. Back to Plum. From past the arc, first shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast. And for A'ja, she was the top pick of the WNBA, too.
Yeah, Wilson has been under the limelight for most of her basketball life. So it should be no surprise that she's adjusted to the WNBA game so quickly. She's already one of the top centers in the league and thrives under pressure.
Now here's Agunbawale. 6 to shoot. Sinks the three-pointer.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Three-pointer, Kelsey Plum. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
An extremely accurate shooter. Plum has finished top 5 in the league in three-point shooting.
Pass to Thornton. Now here's Harris. Down low. Here's Agunbawale. The rebound by A'ja Wilson.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Tries a 3. Sinks the triple.
Great confidence on the J from Wilson. You know, she's known as a post player, but A'ja has really worked on that jumper.
Here's Agunbawale. Offensive board.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Aces ahead. They're up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining in here. A lot of threes.
Yeah, you know I'm a huge umbrella guy, but hey, when it rains, it pours. And they haven't let up from beyond the arc.
Here's Mabry. 5 on the clock. Lays it up and in off the nice reverse.
Mixing it up inside. Mabry might be under 6 feet, but her toughness showing there.
They double team Kelsey Plum. Pass to Park. Now Hamby lets the three fly. Knocks down the three ball.
Boy, Ryan, that's 5 straight made three-pointers. The defense giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just aren't figuring it out.
You go out there and tell them, Brian.
Okay, maybe I will.
Well, the WNBA has certainly adapted to the modern era as the league allows fans to stream select games on social media. You know, how important is that, guys?
I think it's huge, Blake. Social media has grown more and more over the years, so I credit the WNBA for following the trends. To grow the game, you got to go where the fans are. Many are on social media, so to me, it's a perfect partnership.
And streaming is very user-friendly, guys, so even non-tech savvy fans like you two can easily access the games. I know I'll be watching on my smartphone, tablet, and computer all season long.
The Wings making a switch here. The Aces leading. Outside Plum. The three is up. Drops in the tray.
Her shooting really sets up the rest of her game. Plum can do a lot, but really, let's be honest, she's a sharp shooter, and it terrifies defenders.
Now here's Gray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's Collier, and she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like that, really that's your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
The first free throw is good. And the Wings making a change here. That one falls, so she hits both of them. Now the Aces with it. 3-point lead. Outside Williams. Pass to Park. Over Gray. And she can't bank that one in.
Well, for what's a routine shot, she looked a little nervous on that release, wouldn't you say?
And the first one falls for her. She hits both from the stripe. And the Aces with possession. Pass to Wilson. Williams. Now Gray. She's covered by Jefferson. Kelsey Plum from outside. Another three for Las Vegas.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
A drive by Alicia Gray, and it's good for 2.
Uses quickness to elude defenders. Gray is hard to keep up with.
Pass to Park. To the paint. Poked loose. And stolen by Collier. And it's Wilson with the foul. So that'll be her second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And this is her first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
You know, Agumbawale has incredible athletic ability. It's going to be fun to watch her grow in this league and continue to get better.
No good on the second, so she hits 1 of 2. Three-pointer Kelsey Plum. The rebound by Gray. To the wing, right side. Good chance here for Mariah Jefferson. Hold the shot a little left, but the bounce goes her way.
I like how Gray plays with her head up and scans the floor. To me, that's always going to be a recipe for success.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first two quarters. A fantastic game from Kelsey Plum in this one.
Well, the threes have been falling for her at an incredible rate. That first half, absolutely ridiculous.
And here in the second, she's got to just keep taking them and keep making them. There is no reason for her to stop.
Here's Gray. Collier with it, and Beige is there. Gray, that's good.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Drills the three-pointer. The WNBA is getting closer and closer to celebrating their 25th season. But when you look back at the league's incredible run so far, what stands out to you guys the most?
Well, the league has been a great addition to the sports world, Blake. With the NBA's backing, the WNBA has seen substantial growth over the years. And you know what? Most importantly, it's opened up so many doors for young women all over the world.
It's been a difference maker for sure. And there have been so many special moments throughout the years. Houston winning the first 4 titles, Taurasi becoming the all-time leading scorer. Let's just say the WNBA has had no shortage of highlights over the years. Yeah, Gray is comfortable playing an up-tempo style of basketball, mainly because she'll do whatever the team needs.
I'll say Gray for 3. No good that time. The Wings go the other way with it.
Well, playing at a mid-major school in college, Kayla Thornton was overlooked coming out of school, undrafted in 2014. During her first 3 years as a pro, while Thornton improved and honed her craft overseas, she only played in 10 WNBA games over those 3 years.
Time called here, the Wings decide to talk it over. And with Thornton, after being cut and looked over numerous times, she broke through in 2017.
Originally, it was just a training camp invite with the Wings, but Thornton's play earned her a spot as a sub, appearing in all 34 games in 2017. In 2018 and 2019, her game continued to evolve, becoming a starter in Dallas and proving she belongs on the world's biggest basketball stage.
True on the 14-footer. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Plum. 12 points for her. Hamby back to Plum. From downtown, for the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7.
Well, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Good drive by Alicia Gray. Soft touch off the glass.
With the wide array of offensive moves, Gray will pretty much make you pick your poison when you're guarding her.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Another shot, and Kim Beige puts it in.
Well, in that tight, with that much of a height advantage, there's really not a lot that D can do to stop that shot.
Stolen by Kim Beige. That shot off. Bella Allery with some nice D. Here's Harris, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Aces on top. They lead by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
She showed us she's got a little point guard on her with this tremendous setup.
That was a terrific pass, no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by her.
Okay, fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one with both sides coming to play so far. Amby outside. Kelsey Plum from outside. The three-pointer is on target.
I mean, come on. You can't allow clean looks from deep like that. Hard to win games that way.
Yeah, most teams will take you to the deep end and drown you with triples if you let them. And that's what's going on here.
Harrison gets the bucket.
Well, this is where Harrison is at her best, scoring inside. She's a 5 who plays like a 5.
Shooting for your Las Vegas Aces. Kelsey Plum, taking 2 shots.
And she makes the first.
The first overall pick in 2017, there was a ton of hype around Kelsey Plum. She's the all-time career and single-season leader in points in college history.
The Wings trail. Outside, Agunbowale. On the wing, Kayla Thornton. That one falls, coming off Arike Agunbowale's nice feed.
The transformation of Thornton is incredible, from waived to a WNBA starter. And really, the three-point shooting, a huge reason she's in the league.
Plum gets the bucket.
There has been zero effort on the defensive end by both these sides.
Well, the criticism is deserved. This high score is more a product of poor defense than great offense.
It's just been awful on that side.
Here's Gray. And again, it's Dallas with a three.
It's Gray's understanding of spacing and movement that, to me, help her navigate around the court so well.
Plum can't hit. Dallas with the ball. Jefferson left side. And just about over 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Thornton with it, and Williams picks her up defensively. 4 on the clock. And it's Collier missing.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
And Williams gets it to go.
Playing brave in big moments. Raquana Williams certainly gives her team an edge offensively, especially down the stretch.
Thornton outside, jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Liz Cambage. Now Plum. They double team Kelsey Plum. And the ball out of play, the Wings will have it. And the Aces making a change here. Time called here, the Wings decide to talk it over. Try. Jefferson, no good.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Outside Plum. The three-pointer off the mark.
It's still within reach.
But their offense needs to be just about perfect from here on out.
And three's better than 2.
Buries it.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas. Seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Timeout.
Well, the all-star Chelsea Gray with the hoop. Remember, she was a role player in this league. Now she's a superstar.
And the Wings call time here. Yeah, what's your take, guys?
It all comes down to this. Enough time still on the clock that they should be able to get a good look.
Yeah, there's always the debate of whether to take a 2 to tie or a 3 to win. But if it were up to me, I'd pound it down low and try to get a good shot in tight.
I'm with you, Brian. Just get the 2 points and keep the game alive.
And here's Agunbowale. This would tie it. Oh, couldn't make the shot to force overtime. So it's the Aces taking the W in a close game. That was a fun night of basketball and a fabulous finish as they waited until the very last moment to finally seal it.
And so many times we see these tight games won at home. That advantage, I think, played a factor here.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.